Welcome back, Siridav here. I just looked over that last stream, and yeah, it seems fine. Nothing wrong with the quality, so we're going to jump in to Mario Bros. Just to switch things up a bit. It's not switching things up too much because the engine is just the same as Lost Levels. So this is like, if you're going from Lost Levels to this is like Lost Levels Lite. Some of the features from Lost Levels aren't in there. What am I doing? Some of the features from Lost Levels aren't in there. And the levels overall are just a little bit easier, a little bit nicer. We take some time out at the start to pick up a super mushroom and then a fire flower, because jumping over piranha plants is much easier if you can shoot fireballs at them, basically. So we're going to try and keep hold of that fire flower for as long as we can. We pick it up now at the start of 1-2. And then hopefully we just get to keep hold of it. That won't happen, but in the ideal world that would happen. Here we go. So we haven't wasted too much time picking that up. You can already see it makes some bits so much more straightforward. Whoops. A little bit out of practice, but there we go. That's fine. That's why we're here. And the warp zones are much more out in the open, much easier to get to, so that's nice. So 4-1 in regular Super Mario Bros. I would argue is actually harder than 4-1 in Lost Levels, because instead of having one of these jumps, we've got two in a row, which is basically why I've picked up the fire flower. That's a nice staircase. There we go. So the way we move through Super Mario Bros. Is different to the way we move through Lost Levels. You can see we've jumped from 1 to 4, and I think we're going to jump from 4 to 8, if I remember rightly. So there's also fewer levels to play. Whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to avoid that so that I could hit. Oh, dear me. This is going to be hard. Okay, I'm going to take... no, I'm not. That's rubbish. Right. Let's try that again. I was supposed to miss that hidden block so that I could hit a vine block, because despite me just saying literally about 30 seconds ago that the warp zones are easier to get to in the original Super Mario Bros., I completely flubbed that. So there we go. So you can just run to the end of 4-2, and there's a warp zone where you would expect it to be. But it only takes you to World 5, and obviously the fastest way to complete the game is to jump straight to World 8. So we've got to go for that slightly harder to get warp zone. Could be taking this just a little bit better. Just bumping into every pipe. So what's nice about keeping hold of Flower Mario is you can basically run there, you can jump over the pipes for free. You're not worried about whether there's a plant at the top or not. So in theory I don't need to pick up the star either if I'm Flower Mario, because the 3 pipes in a row there that I use the star to jump across, obviously you can just use the fire flower to do that for you. Need to avoid those fireworks wherever I can. The problem I got is I'm very rarely looking at the clock at the top, and it's the clock that decides whether or not I get a 1-up. That was close. Oh, dear me. And there's no checkpoints in World 8. Okay. Right. We're going to do it this time. Here we go. Land on the launcher, jump across the launchers. Down here. Oh, eventually. Grab a coin. There's no reason to grab a coin, it's just fun to grab a coin. Right, watch out for this guy. I swore he normally landed on the third step. I could have sworn, but clearly not. He's landed on the second step twice now. So I guess he just always lands on the second step. Or maybe not. Maybe he got unlucky twice. Wow. That bullet bill really wanted me dead. So many hammer bros in this level. Ooh, that was close. Nice. That was a really good 8-3, I'm happy with that. And on to 8-4, which is not as bad as Lost Levels 8-4. Though it is a maze, so you've got to work out the way through it. So some pipes take you forwards, some take you backwards. The pipe you want to go down is normally the one that's difficult to get into, like that one. What we do here is we're going to trick the game into thinking we're going down a different pipe than we are. We're going to go down this one. We're going to move the screen just far enough along that it thinks we're going down the next one instead. And that should take us further on without us actually needing to get to the next pipe. So that's a trick that we don't use very often, but we can use it there to save a little bit of time. The game's not very clever about working out which pipe you're going down, and it works it out based on what screen you're currently at, or the screen position from left to right. So it guessed that we were going through the next pipe over, but we weren't. And basically, I guess the game designers put those two pipes a little bit too close together. So it's a bit ambiguous when Mario goes down a pipe, which pipe he's going down. That seemed to go okay. I think we've got time for another run.